Hello, time for another update, and it's been about 2 weeks I think since the last one. I've kind of fallen behind a bit in terms of not just filming updates but working on Dead Metal a little bit as well. So we're now into August. It's the 3rd of August today, so it was 2 weeks ago on Monday that I filmed the last update, which I think covered the pneumatics for the adjustable drive height on Dead Metal. I travelled down to the kind of Birmingham Leeds area on Thursday 2 weeks ago to go to the RoboDojo featherweight event, to meet up with a couple of friends and to interview the Coopers as well for the RoboNerd online day on the 15th of August. So between my last update on the Monday, which I think was the 20th of July, and travelling down on the Thursday, I actually got quite a lot done on Dead Metal. But again, it was more... once I got started going on it, there was quite a lot to do. I had to go to a local steel stockist to get the tubing for the what's the word? Saw mechanism, that's the word. The tubing for the saw mechanism. I picked up some nice 33.7mm diameter steel tube for the cage, the exoskeleton as well. And I just had a lot to do, so I just kind of flew through it and didn't really remember to record much. So to get you up to speed, here's how Dead Metal's looking at the moment.
Shut up. It's fine, nobody's watching.
I've got it on video. Has it got enough fuel in there, bud?
Yeah, I think it's just the throttle, maybe a wee bit dialed back. Takes a bit of fine tuning in a petrol engine.
Yeah.
Every Top Gear challenge ever.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Car. Ah. It's running.
there it is. And a beauty. So in terms of stuff that has changed since the last time, obviously the wheel pods down here are done already and the rams and everything had been fitted in place. So let's just have a wee look around the back. So to get it driving, I just rigged up a basic wiring setup. So we've got the Vantex speed controller there, a 6-cell LiPo battery, which is just out of same one as used in Coyote and Shunt, removable link, battery pack which I'm not using anymore, and receiver at the far side there. And yeah, just a couple of grey Andersons on the motor connectors, and just a wiring loom. The other main change as well is the frame for the saw mechanism. I'll just come around this side because it's a bit easier to see. So pivots at the point here, up to a frame, a little out arm here which bolts onto the saw, this saw frame, and then at the back end it's just the 12mm rods pivoting, where is it, pivoting on the base down there, and at the rear of the saw mechanism. The pneumatics aren't connected up for this yet. I've not made the rod clevises that go on here and attach onto the frame. I've not fitted them yet, so nothing's working in terms of pneumatics for the 4-bar mechanism. But that's something I'm hoping to work on this week and get moving. So like I said, I've got it driving as well, so just a quick demonstration. Dead met. Hopefully I won't crash this into my door or off the patio. So yeah, it's pretty responsive. This is the first heavyweight or robot of any kind that I've done with a 2-stage transmission on the drive, and you do notice a bit of difference in terms of acceleration and low speeds manoeuvrability. It's just a bit more responsive because it's not quite as because the ratio is a bit higher. The wheel isn't turning as fast at lower speeds, so it's quite good to control, quite nice to control as well. It feels relatively well balanced. Obviously the claws aren't on it at the moment, they're down there, but it's pretty big with the claws on as well, obviously. And some other stuff that I've been working on is the start of the exoskeleton. This is just stuff I've done in the last day or so, just an hour or so in the kind of late afternoon, evening. So I've got a picture of it with this on, which I'll let you see now. So there's obviously a lot more to do in terms of tube to be welded onto that to make the frame, but so far it's come together pretty well. What will be taking priority at the moment though is the cowl that goes over the back here with the spines on it. I need to get that shaped up so I can get it laser cut, which will be about a week's turnaround. So I need to get it in time for RoboNerd. So I've got some sheets of hardboard there which I'm going to use to prototype it. I've also got some rough sizes of the shape of the cowl at the top, and then the front end is quite tricky, quite angular, different size pieces, just kind of coming over the section of the saw there and kind of angled out around these edges here. Just going to be trial and error really, but I need to get that done quite quickly so that I can, like I said, get the CAD off to the laser cutters and have that sent out in time for it to be fabricated for the RoboNerd on the 15th. So quite a lot to do. I'm going to stop rambling and I'm just going to get started with whatever needs to get done.
They're towering over me, it's in their pedigree, and the